So this isn't going to get me any hate, is it? Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? EvolvedPixel here with Let's Talk episode 3 with a very simple topic. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to name the video, but I know the general message or general commentary, and that is, does YouTube suck now? And people are going to be saying, what? YouTube's awesome, what are you on about? Let me explain. As always, with a Let's Talk, I am going to be dealing with both sides of the argument. And this is an argument I've heard quite a bit. You know, is YouTube sort of still a great social media / video website? Is it still a fantastic place to be? Is it still somewhere you really want to enjoy? Or has it sort of gone so far away from what it was that it's not really worth it anymore? So many problems and so many issues that it's just a shadow of its former self. And as always, I will present both sides of the arguments and I will tell you my personal opinion, but I will make it very clear now, and I will say this again, that this is my opinion, and it is an opinion. It is not a fact. I am not telling you it's a fact. You should not take this as a fact. It is an opinion only. Now, as I said, we'll look at it from both sides. Specifically, the side, first of all, that YouTube has gone downhill so far and so fast that it isn't worth anything anymore. And to be honest, I will give some credibility to these arguments, because YouTube has certainly done some things that aren't particularly intelligent, that perhaps they shouldn't have done. A good example is the more sort of ad-friendly content. Now, some of you may have seen this sort of recently, maybe a month or so ago, when basically YouTubers, both big and small, were all of a sudden finding their videos were not being monetized anymore, and they were getting sent emails saying their videos hadn't been monetized, or rather, sorry, that the monetization had been removed. I can't talk today. So those of you who don't know, monetization is the system in which basically you put ads on your videos, as there's an ad on this video here, and which you can generate profit from that ad revenue. Now, I do it for the same reason as a lot of people my size do, because I'd like to eventually take this to a place where I could do this as a full-time job, and obviously ad revenue is necessary for that. Now, taking it away from non-ad friendly content doesn't necessarily seem like a terrible idea until you realise, first of all, that foul language can be a part of it, which, considering that there's a lot of YouTubers that swear, that can be an issue, but also that the system is very random and it's automated. There's been videos that have been demonetised because they've contained the tag suicide, but actually the whole video is suicide prevention. And that's an important thing to talk about, and obviously if you're demonetizing videos like that, you're encouraging big YouTubers not to talk about these things because they need to worry about the profit margin, which is a problem. Also, the issues of the YouTube Heroes program, allowing you to flag videos and get their monetization removed, really based on your own discretion, which doesn't sound like a very good idea, does it? And although it's way too early to judge whether or not it'll be a disaster, it doesn't sound like a good idea. There's also issues in terms of YouTube drama and drama channels. Obviously, places like Drama Alert and Leafy here get a lot of flack. I'm not personally commenting on either of them, but they do get a lot of flack. So there are arguments to be made that YouTube is terrible. There's also the opposite argument, which the core of YouTube, the video making, the commentators, a lot of whom are good, some of whom are terrible, but a lot of them who are good, is still there. The core of YouTube is still around. It's still a brilliant place to sort of be. It's a brilliant place to put videos up. It's got a few little issues, that's all. But that's no reason to sort of give up on it. It's still a brilliant system. And I mean, there's not really much I can say about that opinion, really. It's essentially looking at the same problems and coming to a different conclusion. One side saying it's going too far, another side saying, but you know, look at all this good stuff as well. Like, yes, there's bad stuff, but it's, you know, a minority. And Personally, in my opinion, since it's now that stage, is I agree more with the latter group. I think that YouTube Heroes could potentially be a problem. I think this ad friendly demonetization, just based on a really terrible automated system, is terrible. Like, it's a really bad idea. Doesn't hit the big YouTubers so hard, but you know, smaller ones like me who really don't make anything, or middling ones who make just enough to live on but not anymore, that could be a serious problem. And I think drama can be really terrible. You know, YouTube drama, I always think of drama as, like, you know, secondary school or high school. It doesn't really have a place on YouTube, but that's just how it is. That being said, I think you shouldn't look at the bad things and say, well, that's a good reason to give up. If you don't like something, you work to change it. You know, YouTube is still a fantastic system. It is the only social network site which I use every day. I watch videos on YouTube every day. I comment on videos on YouTube. Not every day, admittedly, most days. Because I enjoy YouTube. I like YouTube. I like being here as a YouTuber. I don't get many views, I don't get many subscribers, but I like being here as a YouTuber. You know, would I give it up simply because of a few mistakes? No. But if those problems start to affect me, I will, you know, fight back, as all of us should. But giving up's not the option. If YouTube is doing something wrong, we need to make it clear and say, you know, we are not gonna stand for this. We're not going to accept this. We don't like this. But giving up, yeah, just because of a few problems, and it really is only a few problems. I mean, the YouTube Hero system hasn't come in yet, so we don't know how bad it's going to be. The drama stuff already is beginning to fade a little bit. You know, that's already not as much of a problem as it used to be. And, you know, the ad-friendly stuff, at the end of the day, that is an issue, but, you know, that can be dealt with, and hopefully that will be dealt with by YouTube. However, as always, and as I have said before, that is just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right, and if you disagree with me, I'm not saying you're wrong. What I would like you to do right now, though, is leave a comment down below and tell me your opinion. Whether you agree with me or if you think I'm a complete moron. Let me know down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.
Mission is Charlie Foxtrot. Request immediate dust-off and evac.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and click on the boxes down below for more videos. Ciao.